and gentle dudes, Credix is back again. Vitality Social again. Make sure you follow us, like us, view us, everybody in the community. Make sure you are supporting. Jump up in the chats. I need you guys to also jump up in the chats and talk to me, baby. All right, so last time I was in here, I gave you guys homework. I wanted you guys to write lyrics and learn 4 guitar chords. If you didn't learn the guitar chords, cool, whatever. You suck. No, I'm just playing. So if you didn't learn the guitar chords, that's cool. I have my guitar here, so I will teach you guys how to basically do it. And yeah, it's pretty simple. The chords I'm going to be using today are not necessarily the ones I taught you. They are a really simple 4-chord progression from a song called Children of Divorce by Johnny Craig. So very simple chords. They're not even like whole chords. Like, for example, the C. Oh, so the C chord, whereas it's normally played like this, they play it like this with just these 2 strings. And the G is just these 2 strings. And then they have a chord that's like this, which is beautiful too, okay? So I might use those just because it's easy, and I will show you the finger pattern for that, okay? So I do want to go over with you guys rhyme schemes, like I kind of went over last time. I want to go over the different, I did leave out some, rhyme schemes and that. I do need to talk to you a little bit about the chorus that I didn't talk about. I need to talk about the outro, how you add words for timing. So let's say you're doing a sentence and you're like, yeah, and she didn't love me the way I wanted her to. But then it came out like, she didn't love me how I wanted her to, and she didn't. I'm bad at it because I'm naturally just do it like, she loved me not the way I need to for her to love me. You can add little words. I don't know. I'll give you an example. And also, that's pretty much it. Sorry, I'm reading from a thing. I know. I'm a real person, okay? You guys don't be like, he's reading from a script. Yeah, no duh. All right. So, I wrote some lyrics that just kind of threw together. So what I'm going to do first off is one, I am going to go back over the rhyme schemes and some that I didn't go over, okay? So you have the typical rhyme scheme, which is 4. These 4 rhyme. Is it backwards? I think it was backwards last time. If it's backwards for you guys, I apologize. But if anybody's in the chat, can you tell me if it's backwards? I'm not even sure if my chat is visible. If anybody's in there, if anybody is in the chat, can you please tell me if you can actually see the chat? Or let me mess around a little bit. If anybody's in the chat, please just comment in the chat and let me know if this is backwards or not, please. Otherwise, it's just going to be backwards. Okay, you're just going to deal with it. So anyway, this, like I said, just look at the lines. So these 4 rhyme and these 4 rhyme. Okay, that's a basic one. One I forgot last time that is a very popular one. These 2 rhyme, these 2 rhyme, these 2 rhyme, and these 2 rhyme. I forgot about that one. And one of my favorite, it is backwards. Thank you, Vitality Social. Hey, that's us. Not really sure how to fix that. Maybe I can do this. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to try something. Okay. Is that backwards? So these are the rhyme patterns. All right. These are rhyme patterns. So these 4 rhyme, these 4 rhyme, and then you got these 2 rhyme, these 2 rhyme, these 2, these 2. Okay. And then you also have my favorite, these 3 rhyme. This one does not rhyme with these 3, but then these 3 rhyme. And this one at the bottom rhymes with that one. Okay. So, for example, it'd be like da 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 day, da 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 way, da 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 say, da 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 go, da 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 I, da 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 why, da 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 sigh, da 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 blow. So these two rhyme, those two rhyme, like I said. So either way, like I said, if you guys did your homework and came here, I know there's not a lot of people. I'm not going to pretend like I've got 800 million people in the chat. I'm aware. But either way, we're going to do it. So I wrote a little ditty, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to put a song together. So the song that I wrote is 4 4 4 4 4. And I also did the intro and I did the chorus. One thing I really want to talk about in the chorus has to talk to us while you draw if you got to. It's hard for me to talk while I'm drawing backwards. I'll say that. But the intro is to really build up to where you're going. The chorus has got to hit, especially that last line of the chorus needs to be the most important because that's what's going to be impactful. That's what people are going to remember. A lot of bands, if you look them up, I'm going to Google it, but I'm going to talk to you guys while I do it. A lot of bands, actually, let me just ask ChatGPT. How many songs get their song title from the last line of the chorus? So a lot of bands do that, and that's just how it is because a lot of it is really important. So ChatGPT is useless. Just Like Heaven by The Cure, Chandelier by Sia, Of the Junction, things like that. There's just a lot of bands, that do that where. And even if it's not the last line, like we're going down, down in an earlier round, and sugar, we're going down, swinging, sugar, we're going down is in the chorus. Stuff like that. So, anyway, so I'm going to take the song that I wrote and I'm kind of going to sing it to you guys just so you get an idea. This is just something I threw together real quick, but it's going to give you an idea of how to kind of write a song. Again, don't judge me. These are literally lyrics I threw together last minute. And the chords might not really work with it because I'm just kind of slinging chords together. Where is my freaking guitar pick? Also, one thing you'll learn once you start playing music, guitar picks, they disappear. They're like socks in a dryer. You're never going to keep up with them, okay? So here's mine. I'm going to be using probably just the... Also, one of my favorite things to do with the guitar is this little thing right here. No, wait. If you guys have ever heard of City and Color, oops, what? Oh, yeah, there we go. It's been a while. I'm not gonna do all that. Whatever. I'm getting off topic. But so this is a song I wrote. I'll try to do it. Like I said, I wrote it today. So oh yeah, capo also will be your best friend. A lot of people hate capos, but this is the difference in a capo. I'm gonna play the same 4 chords, and you can watch me, okay? E, G, F, and then that thing. Now I'm gonna move the capo up to 3. Same chords or same patterns, and here it goes. Beautiful. Completely changes the song. So anyway, if my phone will stay on long enough for me to sing this for you guys, I'll give it a shot. So Let's see. Two smokes in the Eiffel Tower, and the ghost still choking the golden hour. I watch as the love we share turns sour, and I can't face it. The seconds turn the days and the months to years, till I wait for the time you disappear. Never thought that this would be my biggest fear. I will learn to embrace it. Contradictions from the things you say are clear as day now, but I guess it's time to throw in the towel. Never did I think I'd be here, desperately waiting by the phone, holding on to just a shred of hope. Maybe I won't end up alone. Let's make her face the truth. There's no more pieces of you lingering inside my heart. Guess I'll take it from the start. I don't know how well that picked up on the microphone, but you know, something like that. Like, it's really easy, 4 chords, you write the lyrics, and it's really easy to put as music. You know, I was hoping you guys would come in with lyrics that I could help you put it to. So that's an example of, you know, I think that was 3/4. So yeah, took 2 smokes to the Eiffel Tower, and the ghost still chokes on the golden hour. I watch as the love we share turns sour, and I can't face it. So that's 3/4. Did you practice the lyrics with the chords first, or just make that up? Just made it up. Literally wrote it right before I jumped on here. Those chords I played were completely just 4 chords, and then I made it work. That's how it works. My brain just works like that. So then the second part of the verse was the seconds to days and the months to years, till I wait for the time when you disappear. Never thought that this would be my biggest fear. Will I learn to embrace it? So that will I learn to embrace it rhymes with the and I face it from the front one. I mean, from the first part of it, okay? So then the intro, contradictions from the things you said seem clear as day now, but I guess it's time to throw in the towel. Kind of builds up. And then the chorus is, never did I think I'd be here desperately waiting by the phone, holding on to just a shed of hope that maybe I won't end up alone. But I don't know what I meant to put there. I think it's hard to face the truth that there's no more pieces of you lingering inside my heart. Guess I'll take it from the start, you know? So things like that. And the last line of the chorus sometimes plays differently. So if you see this, like I said, never did I think there'd be desperately waiting by the phone. That's one. Holding on to a shed of hope that maybe I won't end up alone. Those 2 rhyme. But it takes it's hard to face the truth. Boom. That's another. That's 2/2, because there's no more pieces of you. So 2/2. And then lingering inside my heart, guess I'll take it from the start. That's 50/50. Okay. So the last line of your chorus is going to be the most impactful. That's what people are going to remember. Bing, bang, boom. Okay, so your second verse needs to be impactful as well, because one thing I've also learned, that your best verse needs to be the first one, because that's what's going to really catch people's attention. I said it the last time. If you have a really boring intro, you don't catch people's attention within the first 15 to 20 seconds, they're going to be like, eh. There's so many songs that I've actually missed out on that actually ended up being like my favorite songs, but I never got past that. But the second verse, you can kind of ease up on that, because once you get their attention with that first verse, once you really get their attention with the chorus, they're willing to listen. And then my outros, something I always tell people, the pre-chorus or the chorus, okay? So let's say I was singing this again, right? My chorus is, never did I think I'd be here desperately waiting by the phone, holding on to just a shed of hope that maybe I won't end up alone. But it's Safe to face, but it's hard to face the truth. There's no more pieces of you lingering inside my heart. Guess I'll take it from the start. But then, like, later on, near the end, kind of an outro would be like, never did I think I'd be here, desperately waiting by the phone, holding on to just a shed of hope that maybe I won't end up. Well, let me play it with the guitar just so you can kind of get what I'm saying. So, as hard as I played it because it needs to be impactful, when you play it the second time for like the outro, you want to be like, never did I think I'd be here desperately waiting by the phone, holding on to just a shed of hope that maybe I won't end up alone. But it's hard to face the truth. There's no more pieces of you lingering inside my heart. Guess I'll take it from the start. Never did I think I'd end up here desperately waiting by the phone, holding on to just a shadow of hope that maybe I will not end up alone. But it's hard to face the truth. There's no more pieces of you lingering inside my heart. Yes, I'll take it from the start. Yes, I'll take it from the start. So that's like a really good way to end a song, is like take the chorus and kind of lower it down, but then that last chorus just, a lot of times I like to do like a choir or like violins, like add other instruments into it just to make it really, really impactful. Because that last chorus, the very end of the song, needs to have someone go, holy cow, that was amazing. I got to listen to that song again. So that's the biggest thing about adding lyrics to songs. Okay, so the lyrics, I'll be honest, I've heard songs where the lyrics didn't make any sense at all. Complete ridiculousness. I'll mention this band 100 times, but Circus Survive, like, their lyrics don't make a lot of sense, but the way that they lay the lyrics over the guitar and the melodies and things like that is incredible, and you love it and you feel it. You don't have to have songs that mean something. And I almost find that's better, because if you don't get too specific with your lyrics and it's kind of like abstract, then people will take it and like interpret it the way they want to. I used to have a song that I wrote that was like really vague, and we would play shows and I'd have fans come up to me afterwards and like, oh my God, I love this song. I love this song. It means so much to me. And I was like, really? What do you take from it? And they would tell me the story of what the song meant. And I was like, yeah, you got it. And I'm like, I don't even know what the song's about, but it means something to them. And that's the best thing about abstract songs, is that it can mean something to someone else that really hits them in a way that they never thought they could. So you could be helping so many people with these abstract songs because it hits them in a way. Because if you're going through something and you hear something abstract, your brain is naturally going to take those parts and like associate them with what you're going through. It's going to give it meaning. So that's a really big thing I say. Don't make songs too specific. Don't use names. Don't use very specific situations unless it's a song that like you need to let out, blah, 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 blah. I've seen a lot of songs like Memphis May Fire's got songs about like his father, Sleeping with Sirens has songs about like his dad. What Was Me has songs about their, like, there's a lot of bands that have really specific songs about their family members and things like that and experiences they've been through. Hey, I wrote like whole albums about a girl that I was with back in the day, and like, but people were still able to interpret it. Which, by the way, if anybody wants to check out my music, Finding Atlantis, we are on Apple Music, Spotify, all that stuff. I'll post a link. I'm also probably gonna post my personal um, YouTube page soon that has all my music and all that stuff. I might copy some of these over there if you want to go over there and check it out. But yeah, overall, I just want to say thank you guys so much. My last video got like 1.8 thousand views. I really appreciate you guys supporting me. I really appreciate you guys coming in and checking out the streams and learning from me and just taking it. Because like I said, I love this. This is my favorite thing to do, is to teach people. And I would really, really love, like, do not be afraid. Don't think that you're going to hinder me. I would love, love, love for you guys to DM me if you're a vocalist specifically, like, hey, I can't sing for crap. Can you teach me how to sing? Because that's my favorite thing ever. And I'm not one of the ones that are like, oh, you got to breathe like this, you got to breathe like that. I'm more the type like for example, singing above the pencil. You're gonna get a free little lesson right here. Okay, so one of the biggest thing I teach is above the pencil, below the pencil. When you're singing, a lot of people sing kind of below the pencil, which is like put a pencil in your mouth. Imagine you're singing, right? You're naturally going to feel your voice underneath that pencil. But what you want is the you want to feel your voice coming above the pencil, not below it. I know it sounds weird, but that's the thing. Also, as far as how much air you project, you should be able to feel the air in your mouth and also sing to the point where if you're blowing on a birthday candle, you don't blow it out. So you should literally be able to feel the air in your mouth and pushing like, but not like, or like, where it's too much air, I'll teach you how to use your false chords, your regular chords. I'll teach you how to use your head voice, your chest voice. I'll teach you how to project, the ya, 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 things like that. I love teaching people to sing because I was a guitarist all my life. And when I I stumbled upon the fact that I could sing, I didn't even know it. I was just a natural singer. Don't mean to brag. But like once I learned how to sing, I kind of just like put my guitar to the side, which I hate because I was such a passionate guitarist. But singing is such a passionate thing. It's coming straight from your heart, your soul. Those are feelings that you can project, and it's amazing. And I love teaching people that. So, Discord, Gerd Food, you said you found the Discord link. If you could, please post the link in there, Discord. Gerd Food. Gerd Food's going to post a Discord link down here. I thought I posted it somewhere up here, but Discord, excuse me. Gerd Food is going to post the Discord link down here in the chat, okay? I want you guys to follow us. Find me, Credex, as usual, anywhere. Go to my YouTube page. Come on here. I don't care how you got to find me. Just find me, message me. Don't be afraid to ask anything. No questions are dumb. Don't be intimidated. Don't be scared. Because honestly, right now, I've not had anybody DM me. So if you hop in my DMs and you're the first one, I might even give you a reward. I might send you $20. Like, I don't know what it is. I might give you free sessions or like personal one-on-one sessions. Either way, I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing now, but I do want to eventually kind of move forward with this. So like what I'm doing now, I'm going to keep doing it. But as we progress, I teach you the mixing, I teach you the mastering, blah, blah, blah. I would like to get on to like actually teaching you guys vocals. Okay. So let me go over my notes, make sure I covered everything. Ba 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 ba. Oh, I didn't really go over the words for timing. That's something that we're kind of gonna have to go over later. But it's really just like, okay, for example, I'll use the song that I wrote to kind of see if I can find something. So like, okay, um, I'm sorry. I'm kind of dead air. I'm trying. Hold on. Sorry. Never done anything. I would be here desperately waiting. But okay, it's hard for me to figure it out because I've already written this one. Blah blah blah. But like, let's say, let me just freestyle a song. So it's like, oh, one thing. Oh, something else I want to show you guys. So okay, so with my lyrics, right? I want to show you guys the difference in drums that a lot of people don't realize. So let's just take this for example. My song says, took two smokes in the Eiffel Tower and the ghost still chokes in the golden hour. Okay. This is how much drums can change a song. Okay. Listen. So let's say I said, took two smokes in the Eiffel Tower and the ghost still chokes in the golden hour. Now, what if I said, two smokes in the golden hour, the ghost still chokes in the golden hour? Or like, two smokes in the Eiffel Tower, and the ghost still smokes in the golden hour. You know? So, drums really affect this more than you realize. But one good thing is that with a guitar, your strumming pattern is going to be your drum thing, okay? But yeah, if you guys have any trouble making songs fit, I can help you with that. It's not that difficult. But either way, you guys are doing great. From what I can tell, I don't know. Nobody really joined it. So you guys keep up the good work. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate you. Let's get this video up to 2K views. Send it to your friends. Hop on in. Do your thing. Bing, bang, boom. I'll be here next time. So next time, I want you guys to be ready to... You know what? Next time I want you guys to write your lyrics because I asked you to this time. Nobody really jumped in. So let's see if next time we can actually get people to write their lyrics. But what I'm going to cover next time is going to be a little bit different. I planned on talking about the guitar and how much easier it is on that, but I'm already at 27 minutes and I don't want to drag this on. So next time we're going to talk about piano and how easy it is with them because it's a little bit difficult. But I'm also going to talk about a little bit of recording stuff, a little bit of harmonies, a little bit of melodies to put with your lyrics to make them more, sound good. So before I go, does anyone in the chat have any last questions for me? Okay, last chance. Pop them up there. If you got any questions, Magic Melon, if you got any questions, let me know. I'm going to keep talking just to not have dead air. But again, I really appreciate you guys. Like I said, my last video got 1.8. I want to get 2,000 on this one. Okay, so spread the word. Keep coming in. Join the chats. Please join the chats. It makes it a lot easier if I can talk to you guys and find out what you need to know and find out, just some feedback. I just really need to know what you guys need because this is a teaching session. If I don't have anybody to teach, then it's not really helping out. And even if we post it and you guys watch it, you don't have that one-on-one experience. Magic Melon doesn't listen. So as I said, next time I'm gonna teach the melodies and the harmonies to kind of help you build it more. So as I said, I already got the lyrics, but I want you guys to bring in the lyrics, and I'm gonna teach you how to build a harmony and the rhythm around the lyrics to really fit better with the guitar. Because it's easy to say, hey, put these lyrics to the guitar, but if you don't really know how to match those with the melodies or match them with the rhythm, then it's not going to work. I'm not saying you guys are tone deaf, but for people that haven't taken music theory or for people that don't naturally have an ear for music, it's going to be hard for you to learn what fits. And I'm going to do some little things, like, for example, I'm going to, have the guitar out and be like, all right, so right now, which do you think fits this? So if I play this chord, which one of these notes do you think fits that chord? This one? This one? This one? This one? Kind of go through that and see if you guys can tell me what notes fit in the chords. And we're going to go from there. We're going to kind of learn and, that kind of stuff. So it'll be semi-music theory, but basically that's the best way to build vocal flow to where you'll get to the point where you'll just hear it and it'll sound good. Okay. Any more questions before we knock this thing out? It's already been 30 minutes. I don't want to lose you guys' attention. If not, we're gonna go and shut it off. I love you guys. I really appreciate the support. I really appreciate you guys watching. I really appreciate you guys getting in here. I love you guys to death, all the ladies and gentle dudes. So if that's all we got, then hasta la vigo. Hasta la vi. Hasta la viga. Is that it? Hasta la viva. Hasta la vi. I don't know. Whatever. So also, I want you guys to come up with a name for yourselves. You know, the I came up with the cred extremes, kind of a play on word like cred extreme, but also like the cred X stream. You know, I thought that's pretty cool. So yeah. So love you guys. You're absolutely amazing. Friggin' fantastic people. I love every one of you. You're just the greatest people I've ever met. I love you. All right. Peace out. See you next week. Make sure you got your homework done. Make sure you're joining the chat and bring some of your friends in the chat too. And if your friends join the chat and they go, this dude's lame and he's ugly and he's stupid, I'll be like, you're dumb. I'm gorgeous. You know, like, just kidding. But no, if they join the chat, they don't like me, they don't want to do it, cool. They can skedaddle. But I like having fun. That's all I care about, you know? So here we go. All right. You guys have a great weekend or a great week. Be safe. I want to see you guys back here. Don't do anything crazy, all right? And if you do, don't do anything I wouldn't do, but there's not a lot that I wouldn't do. So stay safe out there. Love you guys. See you next week. Stay safe, my